I talk to you about self-image. Had the wonderful pleasure of being a leader, mentor, if you will, for a group of young ladies this past spring semester. And when I tell you it was amazing, it was amazing. And one of the things that I realized as I was, showing up for them and leading them, I often, reverted back and said, this is not just only for the youth, this is for adults as well. Now, what is one of those topics that was covered during Chi's time of mentorship and leadership with these young ladies? Well, let me just share. One of them was self-image. As simple and plain, you like, you probably gonna click off this video right now. Please stay tuned. Because as it relates to self-image, and I'm not gonna be before you long, I just need you to think, because today is Thoughtful Thursday. When you look in the mirror, what do you see? What do you see? Because oftentimes I have understood that we give people a mirror to show us. We give someone a mirror to hold up to us, which means they have the power to show us a reflection that may not be our true reflection. When you look in the mirror, what do you see? Your own mirror that you own, that you're holding up to your own self, that's in your house, your apartment, your place of residency. When you look in the mirror, what do you see? What is that image that reflects back onto you? And is it clear? Because see, many of us need to wax on, wax on, wax off. Okay, some of us need to get a little Windex and get that clear view. And maybe that's a part of the issue regarding our self-image. We do not have a clear reflection of who we truly are because we're looking through a dirty mirror. So that's two things already, two strikes. Not only are there is a reflection onto us that don't belong to us because we've given someone else the mirror to show us our own reflection. But then number two, even if you are using your own mirror, it's not even clean enough for you to have a clear vision of who you are. And even if you have a clear vision, is it clear unto you spiritually who you are, so that we can operate in this thing called what? Self-compassion. See, we don't even compliment ourselves. When someone, listen, one of the things was, give me 3 things that you would say about yourself. If someone asks you to describe you, can you even list 3 things? Now, the assignment or the exercise for the young ladies was to name 5, but you got some adults who can't even get past 3 and they struggling with them 3. See, when you know a thing, you can name a thing. When you know a thing, you can name a thing. See, when you go outside in nature, when you know a certain insect, when you know a certain bird, when you know a certain animal, when you know a certain plant, flower, tree, you can name it. It is when you don't know what it is, you are unable to name it. Therefore, you are unable to govern yourself accordingly because you don't know if you are in a safe place or not. You don't know if that is something dangerous, poisonous or not. When you know a thing, you can name a thing. When you know thyself, you can name thyself. It's just Thoughtful Thursday. Self-image. Self. Do you know enough about you Are you clear with whom you are in order to navigate this thing called what? Life. Because as long as you continue to allow others to show you your reflection, you are going to be governed by someone else's perspective of who you are. I got to go because that's going to go long already. I'll be back.